welcome back. Let's see, we're going to go there and there. It's highlighting this, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure if I want to do that quite yet. But I do want to get that flower. So let's do it. Yay. Okay, so we need raccoon yet. Getting there, guys, getting there. And speaking of, perfect. Yeah, we want to get rid of these. I don't think I need them for anything. And if I do, whoops. Next time, I guess. I don't like these. I know I probably should, but I don't. I'll hold on to those. Okay. Tall necks done. And okay. Oh, let's see down here it looks like. Hold on, guys. So anyway, I'm recording this late Monday. Had to work the weekend. Recorded here and there. But really don't do much of really anything. Today other than catch up on college basketball. The ones I really wanted to watch was see how Wisconsin boys did. Wisconsin girls haven't been watching them, haven't been playing very well, so I really didn't want to watch them, so Wisconsin's not doing good, the girls, I do like watching ELCU. Boy, I can't talk today. And UConn is another one that I like to watch. Maybe I shouldn't talk while I play because I get distracted. And it's late. And so, you know. Talking's not my forte anyway. We found it. Anything? No. Okay. So now we're going after our flower.
What happened here? Snap moths everywhere.
We'll find out eventually. It's not part of it quite yet. Really, Morgan? There she goes. Because really, she just can't. Is that a dead snap ball? I mean, you got some parts. I'll take it.
Glintox. Looking to scavenge some metal, I'll bet.
Really? You freaking bastards. Where are you? Come on. Oh. Hello. I missed. Not that time. Oh, don't fall.
Here they come.
Where'd you go? There you are. Oh, scrappers.
Pass the test.
I hate to say it, but I think that's where we're going. It shows over there, but I'm pretty sure it's over. Let's get over here quick. Oh, right there.
Well, you're not ordinary.
Haven't we figured that out by now? Okay. Yes. Let's do this. We'll open up all the extra quests. And then this way, then we'll go do some other things I want to do as well. Excuse me, that was a big swallow.
Traitors killed Captain Ursa. Oseram or no, she fought for the Sundom.
Alright.
Oh, that's nice.
Hi. I got free bucks from you. That's the outfit I want. I just don't have shards. So that doesn't surprise me now. Yeah. That's quite alright.
Stop for a bit.
I'll be back. Oops. Going the wrong way. Alright.
Look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved in politics.
That's good. Wasn't gonna know.
Always stay bright. Always stay alert.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Aaron said to meet him at the Sun Palace. That might be the time.
Yeah, we're gonna open all these. Come on, quick.
So much to worry about. Machines,
Hi.
shards. Give me a breath. Safe to sit here, but heading to the Outlands and a machine
Okay. The liberation of Meridian. An official account inscribed by the Reckoners of the Sun Priests and marked with the emblems of truth by excavating Baron, who witnessed these events. In the 21st year of the 13th Sun King, Jonah's reign, the twilight time of his madness, the Sun King's own favored heir, was put to death. The Radiant Commandant's crime was to demand an end to his father's acts of bloodshed, and his sacrifice set that end in motion. Duran's second heir, the Radiant Abard, fled Meridian at dusk with his honor guard, soldiers loyal to him over the Sun King. All night they traveled northwards, knowing that come the dawn they would be branded as traitors and marked for death. So it was that when Jaran made the proclamation, they had already traveled far, and in time they did reach the edge of the Sundom and crossed into Oseram territory. for Avad canny and planned to negotiate terms with the Oseram. He knew he had an ally among them, Ursa, a fierce Oseram warrior whom Avad had a long and unusual history. 2 years earlier, Ursa had brought to Meridian as a captive, destined for a sacrifice, but she survived the Sun Green, killing 2 Crustals by her own hand. Thus did she earn the honor of being made a plyless slave, and in this role came to know Prince Avad. A rare friendship was formed, and Avad conspired to free his friend, who returned at once to the Oseram homeland. Now desperate for allies, Avad sought out the Oseram he had helped to free. Ursa had ties to the warlords and the freebooters who resisted the Red Raids. With Ursa's might and Avard's keen strategy, they could raise a war band and move to overthrow Jahar. As a rightful heir to the throne of the Sun, Avar hoped to inspire many of his people to rebel, so sparing Meridian from a drawn-out war. After months of preparation, Advar and his allies crossed the borders and marched on Meridian. As word of his advance spread, many Karja soldiers fled back to the city, laid down their arms, or even joined the liberators. Yet wise Ava knew that the Jaran's faithful would defend Meridian to the last man, even sacrificing the lives of the citizens if it would hold the holy city against the siege. Oops, too far. He found kestrels and city guards already set in on the walls, ready to face arrows and shot. But Avar's awesome allies had brought new weapons never seen beneath the sun. Thundering cannons, strong as machines, Avar permitted them to fire their salvos on the outer walls, burning many defenders down with the great carnage. As the smoke cleared, the liberators attacked in 3 groups. One scaled the walls beneath the Temple of the Sun, another took to the aqueducts of the palace, while the main forces overcame the barricade city gates with cannon fire. Excuse me. I had a hiccup, sorry. These were the final blast fired at the holy city, as Avard forbade any further destructions. In the streets, too many scenes of the brutality and chaos played out to recount. Among the terrible mesa of blood and smoke, the Sunrain slaves' pits were opened and hundreds spilled out, desperate to escape. Many of Jaran's supporters seized their chance to flee with the flood of unfortunates. The day had turned, and seeing his forces much reduced, the Sun King Jahan ordered his trusted crystals to take Edomin, his sole remaining heir, from the city. Helios, a terror of the sun, cleaved a path through Meridian from east to west, striking down all in his way, ally and foe alike. The savagery of Helios and his kestrels could not be matched, and so it was that Inuan, his mother, the dowager Queen Nasida, and the high sun priest Bahavas escaped. Advar confronted Jahan in his solemn. He had hoped his father would answer for his crimes honorably, but seeing this could not be so, with great anguish he struck him down, as the murder of the true Sun King is an unthinkable act, and surely would plunge the world into shadow. Jaran's death proved that the sun had renounced its legitimacy. Yes, the sun had turned to shadow on the throne of Meridian, and it was Ava's light that drove the shadow out to the west, where it remains to this day. So was the cycle of things corrected. In this, the first year of the reign of the 14th Sun King, the radiant Avar. Avad. I keep saying Avar. Let's see. And I don't know why that all of a sudden was. Okay.
Greetings.
Greetings. Hello. So,
Long night last night.
I don't want to go too far in here.
Ugh. Poor feet.
Alright. The Mad Sun King. The reign of the Mad Sun King. Be warned, readers, that the true account of the Mad Sun King draws act. These grifts are bottled in blood. Truly, the savagery committed can barely be recounted. So praise to the cleansing sun for yourself, and the teller of these tales. You will learn of the grievous wounds inflicted on foreign lands, and the reaping of sacrifice, the red raids. For the Mad Sun King would order a whole generation cut from each village, so that they might more willingly supply sacrifice and be hard pressed to field fighting men on the next raid. The Atro who sought to please with gifts of grain were slaughtered in such numbers that upon the following harvest the mesa grew black and blue with the blood of the dead. Against the Oseram, the terror of the sun piled the corpses of the fallen up to the wall of the villages, so his kestrels might climb upon the dead to enter. And in the valley of barbarian Nora's, terrors of savage east, such as savagery ensued that the trees were drooped with corpses hung as grim warnings. Oops, too far. Should you wish to read of the mankind's desperation against his own people, your curiosity will not go unsated. Within are accounts of deaths of those sentenced to the sun reign listed in such detail you might think it reported by their own chattering skull, once piled aside the city gates. Nor will you find a more harrowing account of the massacre of the Hunters Lodge. Reading these accounts, you might imagine yourself among its brave hawks as they fought to the last, blooding the sand from dawn till dusk, or perhaps in the crowd as the loosed Bonivis craned through the stands with the crushing of wood and bone. All these crazy bloodlettings did the Mad Sun King take, and with his pitiless gaze, indeed, he would not even look away from the glory of his own son in that reign of death. Yes, fair-haired Kenneman of the dawn's rising, so degraded and doomed for the crime of standing against his father. Such a true and complete account of the Mad Sun King draws mercenaries cannot be found in the history of annals, or heard from the reckoners of the Sun Priest. It is with a heavy heart that I ascribe these events, leaving out no shocking detail, but my debt is to history, and to you, brave readers. Okay, and let's see here. This way is to the Sun King, and we've got quite a bit here. I'd like those. And we have...
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I want to go back here. I'm going to pause the video for like 1 moment because the kids are going to bed and I want to say goodnight to them.
It's a noble Carja institution.
Okay, let's pause it right here for a moment. I'll be right back.
I want peace. This
Okay.
ceasefire will prove to be our undoing.
Can I not go up there? Apparently not.
Women and savages now. Does tradition mean nothing anymore?
No.
Some
That's
Oseram girl
okay.
applied to the city guard the other day. Amazing.
Dang it. Let's get to the market right
A terrifying thunderjaw named Rennie roams the south.
There's plenty of work there.
Can you help me?
Like.
Nora, please, I need to speak with you.
Okay.
You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see?
You see?
Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Drops of blood bleeding away.
Hi. I'll take that. I want that next. Yeah. For now.
Watch out for the Oseram merchants. They'll soon
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous. Yes, trade quickly. I have work to do. I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins.
That's a noise. That's a noise. And that's a noise. Yeah. Anyway. Good enough. And we are done with him. I just want to make sure there's nothing like right out here for right now. And we're gonna follow these tracks. It's gonna
What
lead
do
us
my
to-
tired eyes see? A hunter, surely. Come, talk to me a moment.
I think we're
Suppose it's
done.
time to go back
Let's
to
try.
work. But I think I'll take
Yes.
another-
I remember you. Did you find the vessels I seek?
Hold on.
May you enjoy your travels as I enjoy my studies. Rugged? Well-traveled? Yes.
Yes.
I would like to talk to
More
you.
blood. I'm still on the trail.
Okay. So much. Let's see. What do you got? Blue game box. Really? Stranded. Oh, interesting. I didn't know yet you had that. Okay then. How interesting.
Don't ask me where to go if you're lost. I'm a guard, not the town crier.
Some willing Avad will cleanse the land of this growing corruption.
Well, I won't ask. But there might be. Few things here.
I have a matter of grace and beauty I would like to discuss with you.
Matter of debate, sir.
14 kings have sat on the throne in Meridian. Where else can say as much?
What is this? Where am I at now?
We all have our place in the order.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I know where I am. Freaking Meridian. So. I got that. Okay.
Everyone needs a splash of color in their lives. Come, let's talk it over.
Very well.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no?
Yes.
An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine. Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said you were an adventurer.
Just so. The nobles of Meridian crave flowers for their balconies and gardens. So out I went, with bow and spear. I made my name by searching the wilds for the wildest blossoms. No bandit nor machine could keep me from those precious petals.
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture out. So now I collect flowers for those without such bonds.
Is it worth it? Being restrained like that?
Of course. Freedom is sweet, but the embrace of my beautiful Theridine is sweeter still.
These metal flowers, what are they exactly?
No one knows, but some say they began sprouting 20 years ago when the machine started to go mad. Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, for he has many faces, does he not? Wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Perhaps he weeps for our suffering when his anger breaks. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty.
It looks like I only have one completed. Which is fine.
Till we meet again, my noble Nora. Let's have a chat. No, a colorful discussion.
Did I lose my track? Okay. Oh, and you? Gotcha. I own 2 already. Gotcha. Okay, I really don't
That must be
think
the
I
spire. It's huge.
Where? Oh, yeah. skip this one for now.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
Who are they?
Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
Music is so pretty. Yeah, I know you're up there. Is there anything down here, though? No. Oh, look. We're getting sun. So pretty. Now I know you're here somewhere too.
Ugh, these Othra merchants are going to...
Don't be mean, girly. Alright. The Sun Faith. 7 articles of the Sun Faith. 1. Over all the worlds rises as the great sun, as is plenty seen. To all plants, animals, machines, and men it gives life, as is plenty seen. Of all the tribes, none have scaled such heights as the Karja, as guided by the sun. Witnesses these things to be true each day, celebrating these things each day. We believe in the sun and its light gladly and without question. 2. Excuse me. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant line that dates back to Ahriman the founder, is the speakers for the sun. To him the sun's desires are revealed, and from his lips its desires are acts upon by men. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. 3. In all things we accept the sun's judgment. We offer bared skin to it, so it may burn our sins away. We partake of its renewal. We wear its heart for a time, as our skin bears its flush its bronzen armor. We made strong. In a cracking and peeling away of ourselves, we are made new. Oops, too far. 4. In the sun's light we shall speak only in truth. We shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe the sun so tasks us. When the shadow falls across us, we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for the ill fortune. We shall endure in the coldness of the moon. We accept there will be stillness and death and ending until dawn comes once more. We do this because there are 2 halves of nature, sun and shadow, and to deny one is to deny the whole thing. 5. As twilight time come before us, ending the world of the ancients, so shall a twilight come again. For this is the cycle of things. The buried shadow shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light and usher in a great and terrible change. Even knowing this, we are steadfast in our beliefs and trust that the sun will again bring a new dawn, as it did for our founders so long ago. 6. Holy Meridian shall forever be seated of the Karja, the city of the sun, and the spire ventured as a mark of its founding. A sun king born of the radiant line shall always sit upon its throne, for without a speaker for the sun, its will is clouded. For neither of these to be denied is to invent twilight time upon us. 7. Clearly the Karja are the children of the sun and preeminent in the gaze. But so too does it light a touch upon the barbarian tribes of the north, east, and south. It is the speaker for the sun's duty to interpret if the sun gazes is directly approved or reapproached. So determined it is the duty of the Karja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where the light does not reach. Okay. Let's get a quest. Whoops, wrong button. There we go.
The Thunder was founded here, under the Glimhawk shadow.
You're Nora. I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this.
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glint hawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. In the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
Okay, so I think that's the last of what's in here. There's
Got the wheel turning all day.
okay. Now, let me find back to my trail. Okay, that is back to the Hunter's Lodge. There's my trail.
Still more blood. The thief got cut pretty bad.
Right here. I don't care. You, I do want to talk to.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them.
You said the king named you an envoy to the Banuk?
Yes, I've been to Ben-Ur many times, and the Wirek chiefs trust me. I help them maintain diplomatic ties with Avad. Some say they're a mysterious people, but their ways make a lot of sense to me. All you have to do is be the best. Doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man or woman. They respect skill, not some fool notion of heritage.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't understand, they call backward or savage.
Tell me more about these Banuk figures.
Simple wood sculptures made by Arnak, a legendary hunter who was exiled from Ban-Ur for killing his chief. He left the figures near painted stones in places that reminded him of his homeland. Later, his tribe declared him innocent. Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero and want those figures back. I do what I can to help him get them, including trade for them, if you have any.
No, let's see what I have.
You ready? Let's trade then.
I got one box. That's fine.
Come on back if you find any Banuk goods.
You bet.
Excuse me.
Okay. Ooh, I already got one. Interesting. I like it. Oh. We'll drop that later. Now we'll drop.
Outlander, I'm looking for Banuk artifacts.
Actually, let's do this. Throw you right here. Nice. Silver shard. Okay.
Trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
You there, Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
Alright, I traded.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
Okay. Just make sure. Out. Oh, we got a crate down there. That's okay. Right there. I do.
Must have been those traitors in Sunfall. Better dry good out.
Great.
Wouldn't want anyone to
Over
slip.
here. Hello. Alright. Put that down there, right? Okay. Anything up here?
This ceasefire will kill those traitors in Sunfall more decisively than any army. They'll all starve. This is a twilight time with the horizon. Too much for escape. No shame.
Oh, I see you. Okay. Back this way.
This is a twilight time indeed.
Wait.
The Mad Sun King upset the balance of sun.
Where'd you go? Alright. I'm not gonna worry about it. There's one here. I'll take you. Haha. Patience.
This sun can't see the steel from the glare.
You were where I want to go.
Something today?
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Sure about this.
The right of my family.
No sign of the thief.
God, I'd be relieved.
Someone must have seen him go by.
It's just an old thunder jaw that no one has defeated. It's about time.
Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
We'll go there next.
Elevators.
These aren't good. They're
The village
necessities.
below.
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
Okay, so this is that. Okay. I really haven't unlocked any of this, do we? Okay. So what I'm gonna do, yeah, we'll just use a pass back because why not? And we're gonna quick save, and then we're gonna go ahead and end it here. And we'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye now.